Hi Flosstube, I'm Sally. I'm StitchySally here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. Today is the 14th of March 2023 and this is Flosstube number 46. I'm having a bit of a mare today. I have started this video several times. I have got so far through this video and had to restart because my ring light went off and I stopped the video instead of pausing it, and then I filmed it all the way through only to discover that the sound was absolutely rubbish, and I think something had glitched. My ring light had gone off and I suspect that my microphone had quite possibly gone off as well. So I've had my dinner and a cup of tea and I am going to start again and hope. Yeah, very warm welcome to my Flosstube, which is about cross stitch. I hope you will like what you see and maybe consider subscribing, liking the video, leaving me a comment please. I do love reading your comments and I always try and reply to every single one. So let's get started and let's hope I can get all the way through this without any mishaps again. I'm not normally this bad, I do apologise. So I'm going to start by showing you the piece that I stitched for my dear friend Barb for her birthday. I meant to show it last month and I totally forgot about it. Not last month, last time I filmed, which was only 2 weeks ago, not last month. Yeah, so I'm going to show it now while I remember. So this is Lucy Beam Quaker pincushion, but I mounted it onto some card and then mounted it onto this heart-shaped hanging, and then just added some pom-pom trim around it. So that is stitched on 32 count Stormy Skies Merino by Zweigart using DMC, and I'm very happy to say that Barb loved it. I always worry that whatever I stitch is not good enough or they won't like it. I'm just yeah, I don't have much faith in myself, I'm afraid, but there we go. So we'll go on now to finishes. I have one finish. Don't have any fully finishes this time. I mean, obviously that was fully finished ages ago, was Barb's gift. Well, yeah, quite a while ago now. So my finish is this one. I don't have the chart to show all the threads because I've put them all away now. So this is Barbara Anna Designs Dancer from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher Winter Christmas 2021, I think it was. And this is stitched on the Splash Merino 32 count using all the call for DMCs. And I just love her. I just think she is absolutely beautiful. Just love her so much. That face. I just think Barbara Anna is an absolute genius with her designing. I think she does some amazing pieces. I know they're not for everybody, but it would be a very boring world if we all liked the same things, wouldn't it? So yeah, she's finished. I need to get a hoop. I don't have one the right size. The ones that I've got left now are all too big, so I shall just pop to our local boys at some point and see if they have any. So because I finished that, I did have a new start. I wasn't going to because we'll be starting the spring piece for the seasonal sales soon, but I thought if I can just find something small that I might be able to get finished. I don't think I will, but I'll have a go. So this is what I chose, and it is Sea Dandelion, and that's from Summer 2021 PMPS magazine. I mean, it shouldn't take too long to stitch, but famous last words of every stitcher, isn't it? It shouldn't take too long to stitch. So I'm stitching this on the called for charcoal grey Murano, which I had in my stash, using DMC. And I'm stitching this on a Wednesday. Lovely Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows and I have a Barbara Anna Wednesday sal. And those are the, not that you can see them very well, but those are the colours. And everything's falling. Oops. So that's where I'm at. So hopefully she'll have some hair. By the time I put her away tomorrow. And I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. Yes, I'm filming on a different day because my husband's working from home in the morning. And he works in this room when he's working from home, which doesn't happen very often, but so yeah, that's my start. So that'll be coming out again tomorrow, and hopefully I will get a bit more. I don't think it's going to get finished, but that's fine. I can just pick it up as and when. And then my next new start, I did show this last time, wasn't sure whether I was going to get it started or not, but I thought I do have a spare slot in my rotation because I finished the Moonshine Cabin. So I started this, and it's Yasmin's Made with Love, the Uniqueness of Others. And this is one of Yaz's fundraising designs. For those of you that don't know, Yaz is running the London Marathon and she's fundraising for MenCap. So I started this as part of the hashtag Yaz Marathon Sal, which is being hosted by Ros Clark Crafts. And it is we're doing it to cheer Yaz on as she does her training and obviously then runs the marathon. So yeah, I decided that I'd start this. And I'm stitching it in the called for DMCs. Whoops, sorry for the glare. There's just one missing, that's in another chart. And I'm stitching this on 32 count Stormy Skies by Zweigart. It's a Murano. And there it is. I just think this is beautiful. I just absolutely love this design. So at the moment I'm just doing the outline of the peacock, and then any of the inner bits of the peacock that are in the same colour, I'm stitching those as well. And then once I've done the outline, I'll just fill in. And I just love that. And I really like it on this fabric as well. I think it looks quite good on this fabric. So I really, really love that. And I'm enjoying stitching it as well. It's quite a nice, relaxing stitch actually. I'm going to put everything away as I go. I have unzipped so that you're only hearing half the zips that you would normally do. So right, we'll move on to whips now. And the first whip that I would like to show you is Blackbird Designs Quaker Garden. And I stitched this on a Tuesday with Barb and Mouse. This chart is out of print, and I did manage to get it for a very reasonable price. I think I did say in my last floss tube, I will not pay overinflated prices for out of print charts, no matter how much I want them. I just won't do it. So I'm stitching this in the mostly called for. Sorry, they're a bit of a mess. But I did swap out this one, which is Shaker White, and I'm using chalk instead. So I'm stitching this on 40 count light Mocha. And that's where I am. I just love this, just love how it is looking. I've liked this design for quite a long time actually, but as I say, won't pay over inflated prices. So I've got quite a lot done actually since I last showed this, and obviously normally I would have got 2 Tuesdays on this, sorry, but I've only got one with me filming today. This will be getting picked up tonight. So yeah, absolutely love it, and I love the fact that it's not too many colours either. So as you can see, I'm on with this motif here. Just love that. Right, I think while I am in this bag, I'll show you the other Blackbird designs that I'm stitching. Sorry for the rustling. I should really take everything out before I start, and then there isn't quite as much noise. So this one is from the Bells on Christmas Day, and it's this one here. Let's see if there's a better photograph inside. Oops, oh, that's gone on the floor. This one. So I'm stitching this in mostly the called for. If I don't have them, then I'll just substitute them with the DMC. They're not all in there. There is another red, but that again, that's in another project. So this is being stitched on a 36 count fibre on a whim cafe au lait. So not got too much more to do actually. Just these. I've got the leaves, some leaves to fill in the border. I think there's a motif here, and then my initials and the year in there, and then that will be done. So I think now, once this is finished, I'm done with what I want to stitch in this book. So I don't know whether I'll move on to another book or sorry, excuse me a minute, or I might just pick out a chart to do instead. Sorry, I lost my bookmark on the floor. So I'll have to make up my mind what I want to do once that's finished. And then my next whip is this one, which was my New Year's Day start, along with lovely Elaine, Ellie Welly Stitcher. Do go and have a look at her floss tube, and Sally's Flossy Sews and Grows. They have really, really good floss tubes, really enjoy them. I enjoy all floss tubes I watch, to be honest. I watch far too many, but so yeah, this was our New Year's Day start. And Sue, who is Sue X Stitch on Instagram, she's also stitching along with us. She's just doing a different design, which has another big house on it. So this is affectionately known as the hashtag Big Ass Pink House Sal. It's my own hashtag and I can't even remember it. So I'm stitching this in DMCs. It's the DMC conversion that's on the chart. And I'm stitching it 1/1 on 25 count vintage country mocha. Whoops. And there we are. Doesn't show up terrible. It shows up better in real life than it does on camera. But I've been filling in the window frames. Don't know whether I got the door done last time I showed this, but I did make a mistake on the door. It is now right. Hope I don't make a massive mistake, because picking this out on 25 count 1/1 would be an absolute nightmare. I don't know why I do it to myself, to be honest, but I do. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying that. I did actually think I would have turned tired of that house by now, and obviously I still do have quite a lot of house to go at, But I've got even more grass as well. Why do I do that? A lot of designs I seem to choose have a lot of grass as well. But yeah, really loving that. And I'm quite pleased that I started with the house, because then at least I think I get the worst bit out of the way first. So Elaine's doing the border, and hers looks absolutely fantastic. So do go and have a look at her floss tube. Right, next whip is my Friday night sheep stitch with my lovely friend Barb. And this is Tralala Douceur D'Hiver. And I know I'm not pronouncing that right. I do it every time. So I'm stitching this in the DMC conversion off the chart, which are these. Again, not all there, I don't think. And this is on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha. And I do hope, actually, that you don't get bored of the fact that I show the same things every time. But I don't have a lot of whips, so you're just going to see the same each time. So there we are. That is where she's at. And I really, really do like this. I just think it is so beautiful. So since last time I've stitched the two birds, I've done this bit at the top of the tree. I think I don't think I'd finished the tree last time I showed it either, and then I've got part of a snowman down the bottom there. So I've got the alphabet up here, snowman to finish, and then some snowflakes in the middle, and a star. I've got a star at the top here. And then that'll be done. So I think once this is finished, I think I'm going to do the sheep one, the Stitches Through the Years Strawberry Harvest, which is one of my 6 for 60 birthday sale. And I think I'll bring that in next. Right, next whip is my current 6 for 60, and it's my second one. So 6 for 60, it's hashtag 6 for 60 birthday sal, which Lainey and I are doing. So basically, if you've not watched me before, we have chosen 6 charts to stitch for our 60th birthdays. It just seemed easier than choosing 60 charts for 60 or something like that. So as I say, this is my second one. It's from the Heart Needleart by Wendy, and it's the December Quaker. So I'm also using this for the Big Birthday Sal 2023, which was the brainchild of Sarah. And I think there's Sarah, Rachel, Jenny, me, Lainey, I can't think of anybody else offhand. Kim, Contented Needleworker Kim. She's joining us as well with the 6 for 60 and the Big Birthday Sal 2023. And she's picked out 6 pink samplers, which are absolutely beautiful. Welcome aboard, Kim. So glad to have you with us as well. And if you don't know Kim, please go watch her, because she is a prolific stitcher, and she does some absolutely gorgeous pieces. So I'm sure you'll know her. I'm sure you will know her. She's very, very popular. But yeah, if not, do go and have a look. So yeah, I'm also stitching this as part of the Year of Quakers 2023, which Amanda Alba Stitcher is hosting. I did say that I would probably only do this one and another one, but now I'm enjoying this so much I might actually consider doing them all. But I'll see. So I'm using the called for colours, which are Cherry Cobbler and Steamed Broccoli in Classic Colourworks. And I'm stitching this oops, sorry, I've got a thread because I was tired. I wanted to go to bed, but I didn't want to finish the thread off. So I was stitching this on 36 count platinum linen from Zweigart. And I'm really enjoying this. Just, I don't know, when I first got it out and started, I'm like, oh my God, no, I can't do this. Well, it's not can't do it, but it just seemed like so much. But you know, it has gone so quickly. It's stitched up so nicely. This one did take quite a lot of doing. I don't know why. But then on Sunday evening, I did this. I finished off all the little flowers around here. I did these flowers. I did these hearts. I did this, and I started this. So I did get quite a lot done on it on Sunday evening. So yeah, really, really enjoying that. Ooh. There we go. And then my final whip. I did say I wasn't going to show you this very often, but I'll show you it. Just give you a quick glance. And it's Heaven and Earth Designs Guardian. So I think the last time I showed you it, I said two. I can't remember exactly what I said, but I said it wrong. So the last time you saw this, I think I had about 22 rows done of this page. So I now have 42 rows done, and I'm now coming down here. So I think it's about 4 weeks since I picked this up again. So basically in those 4 weeks, just doing around 100 stitches a day. Some days I have done more. I think I've missed 3 days. I'm going to miss today, I would think, because I've had to film this afternoon. So I finished this partial page already. There. I finished this partial page, which I had already started. And then as I say, I've done 42 rows here, and then I've started to come down here. So I don't think I've done bad, really. But if I can keep this up with at least 100 stitches a day, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy, in fact. So this page is going quicker than I thought it would. So I'm really, really pleased with that. So I don't have any haul as such because I haven't bought anything. So I'm really, really, really pleased with myself because I honestly did not think I would keep it up. Excuse me a minute. You know, even with Nashville, I haven't been tempted at all. Sometimes I do find it a little bit hard not to buy, because when my mood's low, I want to buy something. So I am really, really proud of myself, to be honest, and just hoping that I can keep it up for the rest of March and April, May, June. Say it fast, it doesn't sound too bad, does it? So as you know, I do have a Fabric of the Month. I am in a Fabric of the Month club, which I signed up for in December, and it's through Coffee Craft Fabrics, Megan. So this is the February, I nearly said March, this is the February piece, and there it is. That's not showing, it's showing a bit darker actually, but it is beautiful. Absolutely love it. I'm so pleased with both the pieces that I've got so far, and I kind of can't wait to see what the March one is going to be. No idea what I'm going to stitch on it. It's basically just to add to my stash, and yeah, I just wanted smaller pieces just to stitch some smalls. I mean, I could probably, depending on what I'm stitching, I could get maybe 2 or 3 out of this piece. So I didn't say that, I get the 36 count even weave 13 by 18. So like I said, really, really pleased with that. And the worst of this is, because I've filmed a few times, I am now just thinking to myself, Have I already said this? Do I need to say that again? Right, what else do we have? Ah, yes. So I was watching Yasmin's Made with Love this morning. I've started now, because usually 5 days of the week I eat breakfast on my own, because my husband he'll be up at either 5 or 6 o'clock and he'll be gone before I get up, gone out to work before I get up. So, and unless the girls are starting at 10 o'clock, they're not usually up and having breakfast with me. So I've started watching a floss tube while I'm eating my breakfast, and then I go off, do my exercises, get properly dressed and get on with my day. So yeah, I was watching Yaz this morning. So get well soon, Yaz. Yaz isn't very well at the moment. She's been quite poorly, so do get well soon, Yaz. And I was so excited and so surprised to see that I'd won one of her giveaways from her last floss tube. So I have won her beautiful design Never Forget, and I'm just so chuffed. It is absolutely gorgeous. And if you haven't seen any of Yaz's designs yet, I'll pop a link down in the description box below, or as Lee creatively calls it, the doobie-doo. Yeah, I'll pop the link down below to her shop, and I will also pop the link below to her fundraising page as well. Yeah, so I won that, and I am so happy, so happy. It is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, thank you so much, Yaz. So what I would just like to do before I sign off is mention some Flosstubers. I only have a few. I meant to go through who I'd been watching and write them down, and I just didn't get a chance to do that. So most of these are under 1,000 subscribers. This is what I want to do, is to mention people who are under 100, under 1,000, or who are new. Oh, there was another one as well. There was another one that I wanted to mention, and now I can't remember the name. I'll have a think while I'm talking. So the first one that I would like to mention is Gail's Golden Needle. I've watched, I don't know whether it's 2 or 3 of Gail's floss tubes. She's absolutely lovely. She has quite a lot of different projects, nice variety of projects. As I say, really lovely. I think she's stitching quite a few monochromatic, is that the right word, designs as well. I did mean to go and look before, so I do apologise, but yeah, if you could go and watch Gail, give her a like, subscribe, whatever. And then there's Caroline Kemp. Now, I've known Caroline for quite a lot of years through different stitching groups and things like that. Again, lovely person, stitches quite a variety, again, of projects. She does quite a lot of old class projects from a few years ago. And she also knits as well. She's a lovely knitter. So yeah, if you could go and have a look at Caroline. And then the new floss tuber, she's just put a second one up last week, I think, is Kate, Crafty Kate. I'm sure you'll all know Kate because she's also a fabric dyer. Again, lovely lady. Lovely variety of projects as well. She's just so nice to watch, as are all the people that I watch, in my opinion. Yeah, I haven't bought any of Kate's fabrics yet, but I will be doing at some point once I allow myself to start buying again. I shall be treating myself to a piece. And then this one, I know I've mentioned her before, and I desperately wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers, and that is Natalie Home Sweet Home Handmade. And when I watched Natalie yesterday, she was only, I think, 35 subscribers short of 1,000. So please do, if you haven't already, go and give her a watch and a subscribe as well, and let's get her to 1,000 subscribers, because I just think that would be really nice. She's lovely, absolutely lovely, so nice to watch. Lovely projects. She stitches gifts for her sister, and she's nearly always joined by Betsy Cat, who is absolutely adorable. And then finally, this is a new to me Flosstuber. She has over 1,000 subscribers, but she's a new to me Flosstuber, so she might be new to you. And it's Creatively Crafty Clare. Again, lovely to watch. Fantastic projects, just really, really nice. And I wish I could remember the name of the other one. I know she's got one floss tube out, and then I think she did another one, another short one. Lisa. I'll put the link down below. She's Canadian, and she did a whip parade. I think her first one was a whip parade. Oh my god. So many beautiful things. Really nice to watch. Fantastic spirit. So yeah, I will put, I wish I could remember, but I know if I try, I'm going to try and find her very, very quickly. And then, like I say, I will link her down below. But I'm just going to see very, very, very quickly. And we all know how very, very quickly. There we go. Lost in Stitches. So I'll pop her down below. Like I say, that's Lisa in Canada. So yeah, I think that is it from me today. So again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for commenting, for the likes. Please, please keep coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, all of you who have been with me from the beginning so far through, or whether you've just found me. Yeah, just keep dropping by, because it gives me a real boost to know that there are people out there watching. So yeah, thank you so much. So I think that is it from me, and I will see you in a couple of weeks' time, and I am hoping to God that this has filmed okay this time, because I think I'll just sit in a corner and cry if it hasn't. So again, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, enjoy your stitching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.